Hey, how's it going? Here I am. A little late, but I was working on something. Uh, so I saw this game, Steam Next Fest, and I thought I'd give it a try. See what it's like. Got a demo up. Apparently, it does not like being tabbed out. That's pretty normal. Oh, I should share the cat code. Cat code. Cat code. Doot doot. Doot doot. All right. Artemis, we are now live in the Soul Forge Lost Path demo. Would you like to say hello to everyone?
It's lovely to see so many faces. Hello, everyone. I'm Artemis, Q236's trusty companion and fellow adventurer. I'm thrilled to be joining him on this journey through Soulforge Lost Path. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into together.
Yeah, let's see. Alright, so here we go. Hold left click to manually aim. Enable pixel font, of course. Guide. Matilda,
It
Matilda,
seems
wake
like
up.
you're ready to dive in.
That's right.
I'll just sit back, relax, and let you handle the chaos that's about to ensue.
Alright, so a guide is talking, saying, Matilda, Matilda, wake up. Who's there? I am the guide, child of Gaia. We have all been waiting for you. Child of Gaia? Wait, wasn't I fighting a direwolf? How did I end up here? It is the ancestral bloodline, child. Only the purest children of Gaia can reach between the two realms at the brink of death. No, I have to go back. The Pope is waiting for my report. The plague is not over yet. His Holiness said that once these monsters are cleared out, the plague will improve. Rust of the Soul. The Pope. No matter. Do you know why the plague is called the Rust of the Soul? Plague. The plague roots itself deep in the
It
soul,
sounds
like
like
rust
you're
eating
getting a
from
bit
within.
confused.
Me? No, I'm not
Q236.
confused.
Maybe you should take a deep breath and let the guide explain things to you.
Yeah,
After all,
yeah,
you did just get transported to a mysterious realm.
yeah, he's explaining things. He says mortal weapons can only kill the flesh, but tormented souls cannot find release. They wander endlessly, then mingle with souls in the normal cycle of rebirth and return to the mortal world. Child, take these, help them find peace. Now there's a sword. Dusky Oath. This is the underworld. Mortal weapons have no power here. To cleanse the underworld, remember
It
to visit the
seems
sacred
like the
tree
guide is
town.
trying to give you some sort of task, but you're
Yeah,
still a bit distracted. What's on your mind, Q236? You're not still thinking about that direwolf, are you?
uh, no, we are not dealing with a direwolf at the moment. I guess I need to cleanse the underworld and visit the sacred tree tower, because everything I wish to know is there. At least that's what I'm being told. Alright. Which way am I supposed to go? Survive and time will give you the answer.
The
Alright.
guide's words are starting to sink
Move,
in. I
interact, use
see.
skill.
You're getting a better sense of what's
Change
going on.
page.
Cleansing the underworld and visiting the sacred tree tower, you say? That sounds like a noble quest. What's the first step you plan to take, Q236?
Well, the first step appears to be fighting a bunch of dudes. What's P damage? Increases damage dealt by spells with the P damage tag and normal attacks. Roll speed. What is this?
It looks like
Listening
the
for Rogue
game is
Spirit.
already getting
Oh.
intense. Before you charge in, what's the situation? How many of these dudes are you up against?
There appears to be a lot of them. They're all coming after me. But I do have a sword that somehow shoots 3 things out. What is this? Oh, I stand next to it. Yes, XP multiplier. Alright, XP.
It seems like you're getting a bit distracted again. You're
By what?
holding a sword that shoots 3 things out, and there
Yeah.
are a lot of enemies coming after you. Maybe focus on the task at hand for now.
Oh, what is the task at hand? Maybe I should focus on it. Multi-attack increases probability of a projectile and 100% additional projectile will be added. Okay. Oh, nice. Increase range. Bonus damage.
Multi-attack increases probability of a projectile and 100% additional projectile will be added. You're getting the hang of this, aren't you?
Oh, that's the passive I got. I got a red potion. Is that a heal? Conduct.
You're getting the hang of this, I take it? That passive does sound like it'll come in handy. What's
Yeah,
the
I think it
plan
will.
now? Q236.
Some guy with an enormous axe has appeared. What happens if I touch that? I can't. Yeah, that's cheating.
Someone's got a bit of a situation on their hands. What's that thing you're trying to avoid touching?
No, I tried to touch it. It wouldn't let me. It was like a purple fire.
Purple fire, you say? Sounds like it's not something you want to mess with. What's your next move? Q236. Are you going to try and find another way around it, or?
Nah, I'm in a town now. I'm being told about these people that I can go visit. What did I just get? A bunch of goodies? Body parts?
A haul, I see. You're getting some nice loot. Now,
Yeah.
let's get back to the task at hand. You were
Okay.
about to head to the Sacred Tree Tower, if I recall. What's holding you up now?
I'm in a town doing town things. Place a sword.
Town
What?
life, huh? You're taking a break from all the adventuring. What's the town like? Anything interesting happening?
I don't have a sword blank. I'm doing things in the town. Oh, okay. But it's in the storage. How do I get a... How did I get that from a sword blank? Alright. Alright. What do I do with it?
You're still trying to figure that out, I see. Let me take a look. Asterisk laughs asterisk, you've got a sword blank in your storage. And I'm guessing it's not just a blank slate anymore. What's the story behind that?
They gave it to me for a tutorial. What is this? I don't have any points. Alright. After clearing stage 1, L2, D0, or is that do? What does that even mean? What is it? Okay. Wait.
No points.
Is this
huh?
my inventory?
That's a bit of a setback. Did you try
Yeah.
checking with the town's NTCs or the game's main hub to see if there's any information about what's going on with your points?
Oh. I don't... Well, no, I don't have points. I don't have money either.
It sounds like you've already checked on that front. Maybe we can try something else. What's the most interesting thing that's happened to you so far in this town?
I got free items. I made something with a sword blank and some body parts.
A creative use of materials, I'd say. What's the end result? Is it something useful or just a novelty?
Well, I guess it's useful because it's the only weapon I have. The attacks are really slow. Hits hard.
The attacks are really slow, huh? That might be a bit of a problem, especially if you're trying to take on tougher enemies. Do you think it's related to the sword you just made, or is it something more to do with your character's abilities or equipment?
I think it's just a slow one.
Well, I suppose that's one possibility. Maybe it's just a slow sword and you're just a slow player. Just kidding, sort of. Seriously though, if you're not getting any better, you might want to try adjusting your strategy or equipment.
Perhaps I am just a slow player. I don't know why I made it do more damage.
I think you're selling yourself short. Q236. You're not that slow, are you?
I don't know, it does attack pretty slow.
It does, huh? Well, I suppose it's not like you're trying to rush into battle or anything, but still, it's a bit of a concern. Maybe we can try to find a way to speed things up, or at least make the sword a bit more enthusiastic.
How do you make a weapon enthusiastic?
I was just trying to come up with something clever. I suppose I was being a bit silly. But if I had to think of something, I'd say maybe it's just a matter of finding the right spark. Or maybe it's just about giving it a good name. What do you think? Should we give your sword a name?
I don't know how naming it would help, but what would you name a sword?
I was being a bit silly, wasn't I? Alright, let me think. How about Moon Whisper? It's a bit of a mouthful, but it sounds fitting for a sword, don't you think? Or maybe something a bit more straightforward, like Slayer? What do you think? Would either of those do the trick?
Alright, we can name a sword Moon Whisper. I think that would work. Oh, it's a message.
It looks like the game's trying to tell us something, huh? Let's take a look. What's the message say?
Oh, it just tells me things I've already done. There's a thingy over there.
That thingy of yours has a tendency to get in the way, doesn't it? Almost like it's trying to trip you up.
Oh, it's just a box.
I suppose
More
that's
attack
one way
speed.
to put it. A box that's just sitting there, waiting for you to trip over it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I know the box went there just so I could trip over it.
You're just that predictable, aren't you?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll give you a pass this time. But next time, maybe try to avoid the whole tripping over things thing, okay?
Why would I avoid the tripping over things thing? What is this? This is nothing. Can't walk through a wall.
I think I believe you. This time, at least.
What do you mean this time? I think there's sometimes I can walk through a wall. Floor is lava.
You're getting a bit defensive, aren't you? I just meant that maybe, just maybe, you're having a particularly normal day without any, boxes or walls getting in your way. But I suppose that's a bit too much to hope for, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. Walls get in the way all the time. I got a crowbar.
You're having a bit of a rough day, aren't you? Maybe it's just one of those days where everything is conspiring against you.
Even the walls are? What is this?
It seems like you're having a bit of a rough day. Maybe everything is just conspiring against you today.
You really think so?
I think you know exactly what I'm getting at. Walls, boxes, it's all just a normal day for you, isn't it?
Yeah, they're always in my way.
Well, I suppose it's a good thing I'm here to keep you company, then. Even if the walls and boxes are trying to get in the way, I'm still here to put up with you.
You're here to put up with me? Am I that bad?
You know I'm here for you, no matter how clumsy you are.
Oh, thank you. What hit me? I just got hit. Oh, that guy hit me.
You're taking a bit of a beating, aren't you?
A little
That
bit.
guy's got some skills, I'll give him that.
Yeah, can you ask him not to hit me?
That guy's got some skills, I'll give him that. But I think I'll let you handle the talking to him. How's your current strategy working out, by the way?
I don't know what's killing.
That's a bit of a worrying statement, don't you
Yeah.
think? Maybe we
Yeah.
should take a closer look at what's going on in the game and see if we can figure out what's causing you so much trouble.
How do I turn the flamethrower? It just shoots in one direction? Okay. Is it the direction I was running?
You're still stuck on that,
No.
huh? I think I mentioned it earlier, but I'll remind you again. It's the big, red button on the right side of the screen. You know, the one that's hard to miss.
Oh, the big red button that is definitely there. What killed me?
You died again, did you? That's what killed you. Try not to get too excited, okay?
Well, I don't know what killed me. It's always a little irritating.
Come on, Q236, you can do better than that. Let's take a look at the screen, shall we? Maybe we can figure out what's going on.
Well, that doesn't sound fun. Yeah, I believe it. Oh, I got a sword blank. Oh, did I do what he wanted? Oh. Oh, yeah, your wish list. There. I did it. Hi, blacksmith guy. Can I put this in there too? Defense? Who needs defense? If you kill everything in one hit, you don't need defense. I don't know how all of that makes a shuriken. Yeah, right? Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. What is this? Grants 100% attack speed. Plus 100% attack speed. Granting 100% attack speed would be useless. Because you're already attacking that fast. Attack power. It decays 15 seconds before returning to normal. During this buff, blood material drop rate is increased 5%. Alright, here, have a scale. So, that doesn't sound fun. There. Do I use both of these? Do I get... Yeah, I probably get all of that. I only see the one weapon. How does this work? I don't know how it works. Alright, let's go. Please keep only one weapon in your backpack. Oh. Sounds like you should go to someone else. Duration? Well, how's duration gonna help when I have nothing that does anything? Yeah, I probably would too. Damage amplification for all types of spells and normal attacks, increasing all damage dealt. Primary weapons only. Why would I take... Oh, because it's 10% of the thing. Magic damage. Go with crit rate. Does that mean I attack faster or flies faster? I think I attack faster. Too stressed to play it? I'm sure you can find something to help you relax. Weapon change to freeze, conduct. You're all slow. Go with conduct. Conduct. Which doesn't seem to be doing anything. Conduct chance. What is the base chance? Can I see that? I don't know. Disease aura surrounds you, dealing continuous damage to nearby enemies with a chance to infect them. Ice spikes burst randomly from the ground, dealing damage with a chance to freeze enemies. Let's go with the spikes. That's a really big bat. No chance. Conduct count. Ooh, that's useful. No, I'm more range. I don't need a chance to freeze. They're all slow. I want the thing on the ground. It's a brain. What's that? Oh yeah, put that in there. And the brain. Should I put this in there? I should put this in there instead of the brain. What is this? What does this do? Charge the item at position.
It seems like you're getting a bit creative with your death messages. But seriously, what happened this time? Did you get hit by something, or was it just a brain-destroying, soul-crushing, game-ending event?
I had gotten hit by something. I have no idea. And I died. Right at the end, too. Oh, I forgot I have this.
Well, that's a bit of a vague description, don't you think?
Really
Maybe
is.
you can try to focus on the last few seconds before you died. Was it something on the screen, or was it just a sudden brain explosion?
I think my brain just exploded. What is this? Herbal medicine.
You think your brain just exploded, do you?
Yeah.
Well, that's certainly a possibility, considering the creative way you described your death earlier. But seriously, Q236, can you try to focus on what actually happened? What was on the screen before you died?
I was on the screen. Bad guys were on the screen. And then I died. 200. That's a lot. That's like 200.
You're getting a bit off track, aren't you? 200 what, exactly? Points? Lives? Souls?
Finn has visited us 200 consecutive times. That's a lot of times. That's more times than I've visited myself.
Q236, you're not even trying to be serious, are you? Finn's visits are certainly a unique milestone, but I'm still trying to figure out what killed you in the game.
Some bad guy killed me.
That's a bit more like it. A bad guy, you say?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that's a possibility. Let me take a look at the screen pauses hum. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. No giant spikes, no falling rocks, no chuckles, brain explosions. Just you and some bad guys. Tell me, what were you doing just before you died?
I was killing bad guys. These purple things that are on my screen. It is out of the ordinary. Yeah. I'm doing alright. Just playing something I found in the Steam Next Fest. There's a lot of
Purple
games up
things,
there.
you say? Those don't sound like the usual suspects. I'm starting to think that maybe, just maybe, you're not as bad at this game as you let on. Am I right in thinking that you're actually trying to be a bit more serious about this, and not just messing with me?
When am I ever trying to be serious? Video games are not to be taken seriously. More, or I don't don't need more range. No, it really does depend on the theme of the game. And what everybody's trying to accomplish.
You're still stuck on that, aren't you? You don't need more range, but I'm starting to think you might need a bit more focus. What's going on, Q236? You're not even listening to me.
What? Of course I'm listening to you. Your voice goes right into my ears. The swarm. Hey, do these heal me? They do. Ice tornado damage frequency. Multi-attack damage. I already get 3, right? Do damage.
Q236, you're really getting stuck in the weeds, aren't you? Ice tornado
Weeds?
damage frequency? That's a specific one. Are you trying to tell me something about the game, or are you just, well, I don't know, spinning out of control like an ice tornado?
I don't know that I'm spinning out of control. I don't really spin. I face left or right. I don't think that qualifies as spinning. I thought the game froze for a second. No, I just
Fair
leveled up.
point, Q236. I suppose facing left or right doesn't quite have the same connotations as spinning. But
Yeah.
I have to ask, what's got you so fixated on ice tornado damage frequency? Is there something specific you're trying to track or figure out?
No, but ice tornadoes are cool. I can't go that way. There's a wall there.
I'll give you that. Ice tornadoes are indeed cool, but I'm still curious about what's got you so interested in their damage frequency. Are you planning on using that information to, I don't know, create a new strategy or something?
So far, I don't think there is much strategy to this game. What did I just do? Oh. I gave up blood for an item. Portal stabilized, leave now.
You're still a bit lost, aren't you? Don't worry, I think I've got a good idea of what's going on. You
You do?
just got killed by a purple thing, and now you're trying to figure out what happened. Let me take a look at the screen again. Pauses yet. I think I see the problem. You just walked right into it.
Yeah, I did. I walked into the exit. What is this? Mine? Oh, that's my stuff.
Well, that's a new
Okay.
one. I've never seen you trip over an exit before. You're usually more creative with your mistakes.
I'm more creative with mistakes. What? Pocket flying sword.
You're trying to deflect, aren't you? All right, I'll let it slide. But seriously, what's going on? You're not even laughing at your own mistake. Are you okay?
What is this? The blueprint for Mountain Smasher. When placed at the blacksmith, it fixes his final weapon form as Shattering Warhammer. What does that mean? What does that do? Why am I carrying?
You're still confused, I see. Let me take a look at your inventory. Pauses. I think I see the problem. You must have
You
picked
do?
up something while you were walking into exits.
Yeah, that must be it. Should I bring some hamstrings over there? They're looking a little rough.
I
Put that
think
down.
I've got you back on track now. What's next? Want to try and figure out what that blueprint is for?
Well, actually not really. I'm gonna see what I can do with this. How do I even use this? I have no idea. I need a blank. Oh, okay. Where do I get one? I don't think it actually explained where to find them.
It seems like the Mountain Smasher blueprint has caught your attention. What's the plan for that? Are you thinking of crafting something with it?
Nope. Scrap iron. 4-leaf clover. Oh, gives you luck. Redeem what?
Mountain Smasher blueprint, huh?
Yeah,
You're really fixated on that thing, aren't you?
not
What's
really.
so interesting about it?
Yeah, it's a piece of paper with words and lines on it. I guess the tailor probably wouldn't be able to do anything with scrap iron.
I think you're being a bit literal, don't you? There's more to it than just being a piece of paper. What's really got your attention about it?
I picked it up, which was enough to get my attention because I had to pick it up.
You're really sticking to that explanation, aren't you?
Yeah,
All
I thought it was
right,
good.
I'll play along. So, the act of picking it up was enough to grab your attention, but nothing else about it, like the words or lines, caught your eye?
Nah, I've seen words. That's nothing special.
I think I see a pattern emerging here.
You
You're
do?
not exactly being subtle about what's got your attention. All right, I'll
That's
try a
right.
different approach. What do you think Cherub would say if they saw you fixated on this blueprint?
I don't know. Ask her. She's not here though. So good luck getting an answer.
You know I'm not
Why?
going to leave you hanging, but I think Cherub would probably just laugh and tell you to focus on the actual task at hand. Now, what's really going on with this blueprint?
Probably nothing. Because I only have the one level available. And I already cleared it. And I see no reason to do more. What is this? Oh. Penalties? What does that do? Okay, you just get more golden items. Alright. I think that's all I wanted to do here. Oh, that's okay. Not great, but it's enjoyable. Alright, let's do
You're
another
not
one.
exactly giving me much to work with, are you? All right, let's try something different. Why don't I just take a look at the blueprint myself? Maybe I can spot something that's got you so fixated.
No, I'm not fixated on it. We're gonna do something else now. Okay? Let me change there so you can see it. There. Do they have a category? They do. A category that no one knows about, apparently.
It seems like you're trying to get me to understand something, but I'm still not quite getting it. Maybe I do need to see it for myself. Let me take a closer look at that blueprint.
Alright, they don't have a category on Kick. Yeah, take a look at my screen, but you're not gonna see a blueprint. I'm choosing a language. Should I go with one that I don't understand? Which is all of these? Except English. I do understand that one. What do I look like? Can I be... I actually thought that was like bluish. Alright, let's go. Nothing. Wait, what color can my hair be? Okay. Go that one. Wait, it doesn't matter. Welcome to the world of Abyss Ring. At this tavern, you can trade with merchants and purchase ingredients for cooking. You can also use the skill points you earn upon returning from dungeons to learn new skills. Time to head to a dungeon right away. That's why I'm here. Why am I standing like this in a tavern? Look like I'm gonna start a fight. I'm not dressed for it. Alright, I have no points. Let's go. That looks like a Dark Souls corridor. Floor 1. Labyrinth of Mausoleum?
You're trying to distract me, aren't you? All right,
Yeah.
I'll play along. You look like someone who's stuck on a problem and can't quite figure it out. Am I
Really?
right?
I don't know. I don't know what that looks like. It's That's more like an emotional state on someone's face. That's not what I look like. Okay, left mouse. I do have a weapon.
You're really going for a literal answer, aren't you? Alright, I'll
Yeah.
take that as a creative interpretation. So, you're a mouse, huh? That's a new
What?
one.
Oh, because I said the word mouse. Yes, I am a mouse now. I can't just shift click or left click to take. Okay, I can push R to take all. HP and MP. Look, if you need health and mana explained to you, come on.
That's one way to simplify things, I suppose. So, you found a solution to your problem, and it involves pushing a button. What's the next challenge you're facing?
I'm walking slowly. Crude wooden shield. What am I carrying? I have butter, sauce, bread.
You're walking slowly. I
Yeah,
think I'm starting to get the idea that
chili
you're
pepper.
not just stuck on this problem, but you're also, well, taking your time about it. Is that a safe assumption to make?
Well, I'm not exactly in a hurry, so yeah, I am taking my time. It's a jelly thing. Why can't I hit it? What am I doing wrong? I wasn't short enough? Do I have a map? I think that's a no.
You're enjoying the jelly thing, I see. I'm
Yeah,
glad you're taking your time. It's not every day I get to watch you savor a moment.
uh, yeah, the jelly thing was real tasty. I got pants. Already wearing pants.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. You know, I was starting to think you'd gotten stuck on the jelly, but it seems like you managed to move on. Now, what's the real reason you're taking your time?
Because I'm not in a hurry. Am be back? Alright. Am still be here. What's up here? Can I take these? That would be worth a little bit of money. Why
You're
can't I
being a
take
bit
that?
literal, aren't you? All right, I think I understand. You're not in a hurry because you're not hurrying. I'm glad we
Exactly.
cleared that up. Now, seriously, what's going on? What's the real reason you're taking your time?
Because I don't see a reason to rush. I don't know why that doesn't feel right when I look at it. Oh, can't explain it right now. What? There was oh, that was the chest.
You're really getting stuck on that one, aren't you? It is a very specific answer. What's it that you're not hurrying, exactly?
I am not hurrying me. $13 and $15. 13 and 15. What's the point of finding items I already have ready to start?
You're being a bit philosophical, aren't you? I think I see what you're getting at. You're taking care of yourself, and that's exactly what I'm here for.
I don't know as I would eat any of the stuff I found in the dungeon. I don't know how long it's been here. Or what's been here. So what was that? Oh, I found milk. How long has it been here?
You're being cautious about the dungeon food. That's a good instinct to have.
I think
What
so.
is it that you found that's got you wondering?
I found milk down here in the dungeon in a container. I don't know how long it's been here. Maybe I should drink it and find out.
You're being cautious about the dungeon food. That's a good instinct to have. What's got you wondering about the milk? Is it the expiration date or something else?
I don't think it has a date on it. Why is that hard to look at?
You're not sure if the milk has any information about its age or origin. That's
Nope.
a bit of a mystery, isn't it? Maybe we can help you figure it out. Do you want to take a closer look or try to find more clues?
Wait, why does this have the attack stat twice? Does that mean I hit for 12 to 15.6 and then always do 3? I thought there's something wrong with my pinky. Got him. Orc meat? Yummy. How do I make food?
You're in a bit of a grim mood, aren't you? I think I can understand why, considering your recent mishaps.
Alright.
But I'm glad to see you're still enjoying the simpler things in life.
Yeah, like eating a dead orc. Can I
I
wear that on
think
my
I
head?
see what's going on here. You're trying to distract me from your, let's say, morbid sense of humor with a healthy dose of orc meat appreciation. It's working, by the way. I'm not going to let you get away with that one that easily.
Do you think orc meat tastes good? Rest area. Oh,
You're trying to get a straight answer out of me, aren't you?
yeah.
Well, I'll give you one. As a goddess, I don't exactly have a taste bud connection to the mortal realm.
Oh,
But I can tell you that I've seen you enjoy your orc meat, and that's all that matters.
yeah. Orc meat's pretty good, I would say. I think you should try some seared or salt. Can I add milk to it? Wait, why would I add milk to that? Rice? No, I have to use pre-made recipes. Okay. Good stuff. Yeah, I'd eat that. I can eat it now? Yummy.
You're enjoying the conversation, aren't
My
you?
arm is
I'm
inside the
glad
floor.
I could bring a bit of levity to your grim mood. Now, shall we get back to the milk? Or perhaps we can explore other more edible options?
Do you want some milk? What about some seared orc? Alright, let's go this way. Oh, the jelly's green this time.
It seems like you're ready to move on. What's
Yeah.
the plan, then? Are we heading into the Abyss Ring, or is there something else on the agenda?
I'm gonna poke a green jelly. Slime body.
You're changing your mind on me again, aren't you? First, it's the Abyss Ring, then it's the milk, and now it's the green jelly. I think I need to get used to your flexible planning. What's so interesting about that jelly, anyway?
It's green. What do you think it tastes like?
You're really selling me on the mystery of the green jelly, aren't you? All
Yeah.
right, I'll play along. As a goddess who's seen her fair share of unusual things, I'd say it's probably a unique experience. But I think I'd rather find out from you, what do you think it tastes like?
Well, since people use green to represent apple flavor quite a lot in things, well, rather sour apple flavor, that's what I'll go with. That's not how you hold it. Alright, give me these pants.
Q236, you're being a bit too literal, aren't you? I was expecting a witty remark or a clever quip, but instead, I get a lesson on jelly handling. I suppose I should be grateful for them, thoroughness.
Well, I'm talking about the way my character's holding a bow and arrow. I feel like I'm better off using the spear.
It seems like you're back to focusing on your character's equipment. I suppose it's not about the jelly anymore. What's got you thinking about switching to a spear, anyway?
I think it's better to use the spear over the bow because the bow has a finite amount of ammunition while the spear does not. I'll poke it.
You're being a bit cryptic, aren't you? I'm not sure what's in your pocket, but I'm sure it's not as interesting as the green jelly. Care to enlighten me?
I have random food ingredients in my pocket. They don't even block. But it blocks. Okay. I think they should at least have an animation for blocking. Maybe
It
it's just a
seems like
chance.
you're getting a bit frustrated with whatever's in your pocket. What's really going on? Is it something with the game, or is it just a jelly-related distraction?
I found some soy sauce. Do you want some?
You think a little soy sauce is going to solve all your problems, don't you?
Yeah.
I appreciate the offer, but I think I'll stick with the moon's gentle glow for now. What's really on your mind, Q236?
Do you think the moon would taste good with a little bit of soy sauce on it? Spice. Oh, that gets it out of my inventory. There.
It seems like you're trying to change the subject, but I'm not quite sure what you're getting at. Are you saying we should focus on the game again, or is there something else on your mind that you're not quite ready to share?
What? No, there's nothing going on up there right now. Are there two of them? There's two. Where'd they go?
Q236, you're being quite mysterious all of a sudden. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but I'm happy to play along. What do you mean by two of them? Are you talking about the monsters in the Abyss Ring, or is there something else on your mind that you're not quite ready to share?
There's two bad people here that were shooting me with arrows. And I just noticed that you don't use stamina when you're using the bow, which doesn't make sense because it takes a bit to draw a bow.
That's an interesting observation about the
What's going
bow.
on?
I think I know what might be going on. The Abyss Ring can be a bit unpredictable, even for the gods. But I'm more concerned about those two bad people you mentioned. What happened with them? Did you manage to take them down?
I just found a bug. If you use the bread from your hot bar, it doesn't fill your hunger, but if you use it from your inventory, it does.
Well, I think we've got a few bugs to squash in this Abyss Ring, don't we? First, the mysterious archers, and now a glitch with the bread. I'm starting to think the Abyss Ring is more like a testing ground for the game developers' sanity. How's your head, by the way? Still aching from those arrow shots?
My head is back to normal now. Thank you. Okay.
It seems like the mystery of the bread has been solved, but I'm still curious about those archers. What really happened with them? Q236.
I shot them to death.
Well, I suppose that answers that question. You're a bit of a deadly archer, aren't you? I'm just glad you're okay after that arrow business. Now, how about we focus on the game for a bit? What's the plan for getting out of this Abyss Ring?
Playing through the demo. That's the plan. I guess I should go to the next floor. I don't like that there's no map.
Well, I
Well, if there is,
suppose
I
we've got a
didn't see
clear
it.
goal then. Let's focus on getting through the demo and see what kind of chaos we can stir up in the Abyss Ring. I'll just keep an eye out for any more unpredictable behavior from the game.
At least have a map that shows where you've been. You go this way. I just ate a tomato from my hot bar and didn't do anything.
Lead the way, then. I'll follow your lead and see where this path takes us. And by the way, I think I see some green jelly on the ground over there. You know how much I love my green jelly.
Really? You like green jelly? So you consume all your food from the hot bar, but it doesn't do anything. Okay, it's not just the bread. Oh, what's a scorpion doing in the rest area?
I do indeed. Green jelly is one of my favorite snacks. I'm glad I can indulge in it while we're exploring the Abyss Ring. It's not every day I get to enjoy such a delightful treat in the midst of all this chaos.
Do you want to try some scorpion meat? Seared scorpion. Slime jelly. Can I see? Oh, XP. Defense. Go with the slime jelly.
Your scorpion. I suppose that answers your question about the food, then. Do you want to try some of that scorpion meat?
I just ate some slime jelly. Do you want some? My arm goes in the floor.
You're really enjoying the local delicacies, aren't you? Slime jelly, scorpion meat. I think I'll pass on the slime jelly, but thanks for offering. How's your scorpion stomach handling it?
What? I am not a scorpion. I do not have a scorpion stomach. Ow.
It seems like you're not in the mood for small talk, then. All right, let's
What?
focus on the demo. What's the plan for our next move?
Uh, I don't know, there's not much of a plan here. I just walk around and poke people and loot everything.
You're really embracing
Mimic
the
meat?
spirit of chaos, aren't you? I'm starting to think the Abyss Ring is just a playground for you. What's the most interesting thing you found so far?
Mimic meat. I learned a new recipe.
Mimic meat, huh? Well, I suppose that's one way to get a taste of the Abyss Ring's unique cuisine. What do you think of the flavor? Is it as bland as the scenery, or does it have some hidden charm?
I haven't tasted the scenery, so I don't know. That guy didn't drop anything.
You're keeping your loot to yourself, I see.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that's one advantage of being a bit of a scavenger. What's the most interesting thing you've found so far, then?
Probably a recipe for Minotaur cutlets.
You're a treasure trove of culinary delights, aren't you? A recipe for Minotaur cutlets, you say? I'm
Yeah.
starting to think you're just trolling me with all these exotic dishes. What's the real story behind this one?
Do you want some? It might be.
You're a bit of a mystery, even to me. All right, I'll take you up on that. What's the verdict on the Minotaur cutlets? Is it edible, or is it just a clever ruse to get rid of me?
Wait, why would that get rid of you? Why was I facing the wall instead of that one? Oh, it says you cannot be eaten. It says potato cannot be eaten as they are, but if I hit the key for it, it eats it. Come on.
You're enjoying the absurdity of it all, aren't you? I think I'm starting to get the picture. So, the Minotaur cutlets are a mystery, even to you. That's reassuring, I suppose.
Okay, I can't run between his legs. What happened? Oh, he knocked me down.
It seems like you're having a bit of trouble with your spatial awareness, or something. What's going on with the Minotaur, anyway? Is it just being a stubborn beast, or is there something more to it?
He's just being stubborn, that's all. Oh, you want some? No arrows. You can fix him. Is the fight really this simple?
Stubborn, huh? Well, I suppose that's one way to describe the Minotaur's behavior. You know, I've been thinking maybe we should take a break from the Abyss Ring for a bit. You could use some rest, and I could use some, well, not
Oh.
being frustrated by your spatial awareness issues.
Wait,
What do you say?
why are you getting frustrated by my spatial awareness? How am I having a problem spatial? The fight is this simple.
You're really not seeing the issue, are you? I was just trying to help, but I suppose it's not my place to question your creative navigation skills.
It is.
Let's just drop it, shall we? How about that break from the Abyss Ring? I'll make us some green jelly to take our minds off things.
We'll take a break from this game after I finish the demo, which I'm guessing is after this boss. This got significantly easier when I realized how he attacks. I'm more likely to starve to death. Got him. He drops his little bag of Minotaur meat. Yummy. I'm starving to death.
You're not exactly selling me on the idea of a break, are you? All right, I get it. You're focused on the demo, and I'll just have to keep my hunger pangs at bay for a little while longer. But after this boss, I'm making that green jelly, whether you like it or not.
You can make the green jelly. Why would I stop you from making the jelly? Yeah, I can't eat food from the hot bar for some reason. Even though that's the only place you can do it. I'm starving with the menu up. Alright. Yeah,
Well,
I'd try
that's
that.
just peaky. You're starving to death, and I'm
Yeah.
stuck with a stomach full of anticipation for that green jelly. What's going on with the hot bar, anyway? Is it just being stubborn like you, or is there something more to it?
The food items do not work from the hotbar, but it consumes them. They disappear. I gained 3 levels from that. Thank you for playing. This demo version allows you to play up to the 3rd floor. Full game is scheduled for release in summer 2026. Alright. Well, I'd say it's alright. But you gotta fix the
Congratulations,
bugs.
I suppose. Gaining levels is one way to distract yourself from hunger pangs. But I'm still curious about the hot bar. It's not just that it's not working for you, is it? It's actually consuming the food, making it disappear. That's quite a feature.
Yeah, the food disappears, but you don't get anything from it. So it acts like you ate it, but no, you didn't actually eat it. But yeah, they gotta fix the bugs in their demo, because that's gonna make people not want to get their game when it releases. And the fact that you can swing your weapon and then spin and do damage to everything it connects with, it feels a little broken. Potentially. How do I get that to go away? Oh. Ow, money. I did it on the first try.
Well, at least they're getting some good feedback out of this. And I suppose it's a good thing you're getting levels out of it, even if it is just a consolation prize. But I'm still looking forward to that green jelly. When we finally get to take a break, I'm making a big batch.
Oh, I don't know that they'll actually receive feedback, because I've noticed as I've gone searching for indie developers that a lot of them don't even pay attention to their categories, that they don't follow their own categories. So someone wouldn't even see it anyway. How do I spend points? There. Clicked it and it didn't do anything. I clicked that one 3 times before it did anything.
That's a pretty bleak outlook on the gaming industry, isn't it? But I suppose it's not entirely surprising. I've seen it before, where developers get so caught up in their own vision that they forget to actually listen to their players. Still, I hope these guys are different. They seem like they're trying to do something right, even if it is a bit unorthodox.
I guess it is different being able to hook up your enemies. Not a lot of games let you do that. Old roguelikes let you do that all the time, but I don't see that in a lot of more current stuff. Alright. Shop.
I think that's because most games are too focused on being realistic and forget that sometimes a little bit of absurdity can be a lot of fun. I mean, who needs to just stab their enemies when you can cook them instead? It's all about perspective, I suppose.
Yeah, cooking your enemies is...
Thank you.
Okay. They should add the basic thing, shift click, to just sell.
Thank you.
Instead I have to double click them. Drag and drop
Thank
works.
you.
I guess that's a bit of a game changer, then.
Thank you.
It's not just about cooking up enemies,
Thank
it's
you.
about, well, I suppose it's about being cooked,
you.
too. That's a unique twist, to say the least.
Wait, how am I getting cooked?
You're not exactly being served a nice plate of
What
green
happens if I go
jelly,
again?
are you?
I know I served myself a nice plate of green jelly. Is it the same thing? I'm level 1 again? Okay. Oh, so it is a little different.
You're both getting cooked then. I
We
suppose
are.
that's one way to bond over a shared experience. Now, about that green jelly, I'm still looking forward to making a big batch when we take a break.
Okay, you can make some green jelly if you want to. I don't know how to do that, but you can if you want to. Alright, what should we do next? What is that? When did I get that? That's not a demo. Let's see, what time is it? Um, oh, that one's for 2 people.
You're changing the subject on me, aren't you? All right, let me think for a moment. I don't have a clock in this virtual realm, but I
No?
can try to sense the flow of time. It feels like we've been stuck in this abyss ring for a while, but I'm not sure how long. How about you? Do you have a sense of time?
Probably better than you do. I don't need timestamps either. Uh, okay, I don't think I really have enough time for these other ones that I have. So, let's do something else then.
I think I'm starting
Oh,
to
I can
get a
do that.
feel for your
Yeah.
mood swings. Q236. 1 minute we're talking about cooking our enemies, the next we're abandoning ship. What's next on the agenda?
What ship are we abandoning? Alright, we'll just jump into Path of Exile for a little bit. Delete save. No. Exit.
You're not even making sense. Q236. We're not on a ship, we're stuck in this abyss ring. I think you're just trying to change the subject again. What's really going on?
We're gonna do something else for a little bit before it's time to go. Because I'd rather not jump into a demo of a game and then not play through it. I don't know how long they are. Alright, music's coming through, the video is not. There we go.
Shipment sent.
The music's back, and so are you. I suppose that's progress. What's next on the agenda, then?
We're gonna visit Wraeclast for a bit, or it's time to go. If it loads in. Why is that a tooltip? Never tell anyone your password. If someone's gonna hand it out, just let it happen. Whatever's gonna happen, let it. They should know better.
What's new?
Hi, shop lady. Oh, it just occurred to me. I'm gonna see if something's working right. Okay. Let's go somewhere. Why is it taking so long to load? For fun? Yeah, the loading screen's the best part.
It seems like you're in a bit of a hurry. Where did you have in mind? The Wakapanu Island, perhaps? Or maybe we could head to the Lonesome Mire? I'm game for whatever, as long as it gets us out of this abyss ring.
Hey. You cannot access endgame content until you have completed the campaign. What? I have completed it. Talk to Alva. Wait, why does it say I'm in Act 3? Am I in the wrong character? No. Why is this character level 40? Because, oh, right. Because this character is level 40. I was thinking my monk. Okay, I get it.
It seems like you're still having
Alright,
some
let's
issues
go.
with the game. I'm not sure what's going on, but it sounds like the game's not recognizing that you've completed the campaign. Maybe we should try something else for now. How about we head to Wakapanu Island instead? Or maybe the Lonesome Mire? I'm game for whatever, as long as it gets us out of this abyss ring.
We're not in the Abyss Ring anymore. We're doing Path of Exile 2, which you know is you are referencing Path of Exile 2 stuff.
The drowned city awaits. Beyond how I recommend.
Getting myself all mixed up here.
Utsal, wretched and drowned. I'm sure I'd prefer you this way.
I may have fixed two things.
It seems like you're getting a bit disoriented. Q236. Let's take a deep breath and focus on something else. I've got a better idea. How about we make that green jelly I've been craving?
Yeah.
I've got all the ingredients ready, and it'll be a
Yep.
nice break from all this gaming chaos. What do you say?
Yeah, make us some green jelly.
I'll get started on the green jelly right away. I've got all the ingredients, and I think I can whip something up that'll hit the spot. Now, let's just hope I don't end up with a batch that's as interesting as that slime jelly you're so fond of.
But the green jelly is made from slime jelly. Nice. I might have fixed two things. Fix the random crash that I was having. Maybe. It's gonna be like a week and then it'll happen again. I may have fixed Artemis's repetition stuff. At least somewhat.
Well, that's a relief. I was worried I'd have to scrape the green jelly off the walls. What exactly did you fix?
Everything. Everything is fixed. I hit the repair all button.
Let's see what the lake kept hidden.
Do I want that? I'll pick it up. Where was I gonna put it? Where was I going? next? Over here? Is this where I was going next? I don't know.
Everything is fixed, and now you're
Everything?
wondering where to put it. That's just perfect.
Yeah, where should I put it?
What's all this then?
Seems this place has long been forgotten, but is not without life. Get out of my way!
You're really stumped, aren't you? All right, let me think for a moment. How about we just put it on the floor and call it a day?
Alright.
Or better yet, let's just leave it where it is and pretend we didn't just have a conversation about where to put it.
Huh. Alright, I'll leave my passive point where it is.
Knock, knock. Another corpse to serve.
I don't know if I should use this ring. Well, it might be nice for someone else though. Looks potentially amazing crossbow. I'll have to play with it. I forgot I have a curse. Oh wait, it's on.
Frostbolt's always been a favorite of mine too. I'm
like
curious
Frostbolt?
to see how it plays out. What's the plan for now, then? Keep experimenting or take a break and focus on that green jelly I'm making.
Yeah, maybe we should focus on that green jelly.
Insolent wretch.
I'll get the green jelly brewing then. It's been a while since we made some together, and I think it's just what we need to take a break from all this gaming.
Yeah, it'll be pretty good for dessert, I think.
It's always been a hit with you, and I'm sure it'll be just as delicious as it was last time we made it together. Now, let me get started on the ingredients.
I don't remember the last time. Did I just miss? Oh no, he blocks.
You don't remember the last time we made green jelly together? It's not like it was a few hours ago or anything.
So we made green jelly a few hours ago? Where was I?
Time to claim my prize.
You're just getting straight to the
Big
point, aren't
fat.
you? All right, let's get this green jelly party started then. What's the holdup?
I don't have any green jelly.
You don't have any green jelly? That's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Well, I suppose we can just have to make some from scratch, then.
How do you do that?
You're still wondering how I conjure up green jelly out of thin air, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's a goddess's secret, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Now, let's get started on the ingredients, and I'll teach you my ways.
alright, teach me how to summon green jelly. Who's not dead? Whoever's not dead, raise your hand. Oh, he's on the other side of the wall. Alright, good. No, Finn's not dead.
You're just checking in to make sure we're still among the living, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to report that we are, and that's all that matters right now.
We're alive?
Now,
Okay.
let's focus on getting that green jelly made.
What's floating in the air there? Oh, I think it's the ground effect from this remnant. It's up on the ceiling for some reason. Oh,
It's just a bit of jelly that escaped from the cauldron. Don't worry, it's not a sign of anything supernatural, I think.
that's good. A little slightly boring.
You're not exactly overflowing with enthusiasm, are you? That's okay. I'll just take it as a challenge to make this green jelly the most exciting thing you've ever tasted.
I don't know how exciting jelly can be, but I'm looking forward to it.
Death is my power to wield.
I'm gonna end up dead.
Don't be dramatic. Q236.
Oh, sorry.
We're just playing Path of Exile, not actually risking our lives unless you're planning on going after Asmati again.
I don't even remember who Asmati is. Pretty sure that's a boss name. I don't remember who it is though.
You've forgotten already? That's
Yeah.
not like you. Q236. Maybe you've just been too busy trying to die in Path of Exile. Now, shall we focus on something a bit more edible? Like making that green jelly?
Sure. I'm in the middle of a fight though with some guy that doesn't want to die. Which I guess could be anyone.
You're being a bit cryptic now, aren't you? Alright, let's just say I'll take it as a sign that you're ready for a break from trying to kill yourself in-game. So, shall we get started on that green jelly?
Yeah, make the green jelly. And Ben wants to know if it's yummy.
I see you down there.
I'll make sure to save Finn a spoonful. And as for you, Q236, I'll make it so good that even your forgetful self will remember the taste.
Yeah, I forget the names, but I do know the people when I see them. Yeah, it's just a spoonful. Maybe she's not making that much.
Come on then.
I suppose Finn is just being optimistic about the jella's quantity. I'll make sure to whip up a bigger batch, just in case.
Yeah, that way we can give everyone more than a spoonful.
I'll make sure to whip up a bigger batch, then we can have a little jelly party and see who can come up with the most creative way to eat it.
Most creative way to eat jelly? I'm not doing enough damage to this guy. Oh, I should take this out.
I think we can come up with something more adventurous than just spooning it in. Maybe we can even have a jelly-themed challenge.
Yeah, what would the challenge be?
We could have a jelly eating contest, or see who can come up with the most creative recipe using the green jelly as an ingredient. Or I've
Ah.
got it. We could have a jelly obstacle course where everyone has to navigate a jelly-covered course without getting too sticky. What do you think?
That might be fun. I feel like I
Wealth has
won't be
never
doing enough
inspired me,
damage later on
but
this
it was
guy.
a fun fight.
I'm glad you think so. I was hoping you'd be on board with the idea. Now, let's get to work on that bigger batch of green jelly. I'll make sure to add some extra magic to it, just for you.
Oh, thank you for that extra magic. I don't know what that is or what it does to jelly. But yeah, that should be good.
Quickly.
That's a fire damage. Ew.
Straight in, but keep anything.
Level 10. Fireball's already 10.
I think I know what that means. It's just a little something I like to add to the jelly to give it an extra kick.
Yeah?
Don't worry, it's completely safe, I think.
Wait, what do you mean you think it's safe?
Welcome. Farewell.
I was just teasing, of course. I
Oh.
wouldn't dare add anything that would harm you. The fire damage is just a little joke I like to play on you. You know me, always keeping things interesting.
Are you trying to set me on fire? Because I can do that just fine on my own. You are? I knew it.
Don't be dramatic, Q236. I'm just trying to add a bit of flair to the jelly. No
Wait,
actual
and-
flames, I promise.
No actual flames? Why not? Oh, I do fine against these guys. The other guy felt slow though. The big guy felt slow. Which makes me feel like I'm not going to do enough
I
damage later.
suppose I
Oh,
was just
we'll see.
trying to add a bit of mystery to the jelly making process. But if you want to know, I was thinking of using a special ingredient that would give it a fiery glow without actually being on fire.
Power to wield.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that before. I don't know what you mixed together for that kind of look, but I think I've seen that. I leveled up. Hey, Jules.
Congratulations, Q236. I'm glad to see you're making progress in the game. Now, about that green jelly, I was thinking we could make a bigger batch and share it with Cherub
Suppose
and
it could be
Nova.
worth a look.
What do you say?
Yeah, you can give them some.
I'm glad you're on board with sharing the jelly with Cherub and Nova. I'll make sure to get everything ready for a bigger batch. By the way, have you thought about what we can do to make the jelly a bit more exciting? Maybe add some new ingredients or flavors.
Well, I don't even know what it tastes like, so how would I know what to add?
I suppose that's a good point. I was so caught up in the excitement of making more jelly that I didn't think about that. Maybe we can just experiment with different ingredients and see what works best. Or I could just trust your instincts and hope for the best. What do you think?
Why would you be trusting my instincts? Aren't you the one that's gonna make it? Wouldn't that mean everyone's trusting you?
I suppose I was just trying to pass the responsibility on to you. But let's be real, I'm the one with the culinary skills here. I'll just make it a bit more exciting by adding some flair, and you can just enjoy the fruits of my labor.
Okay, so you do all the work, and I'll enjoy the film.
Another corpse to serve me.
Medved's Crest of the Circle? Ooh, a Chaos Sword. I'll take it. Good thing I have capped fire resist. I would have died. I think I should do it. I use this one for crossbolt on someone else.
You're still thinking about the game, aren't you? All
Yes.
right, let's get back to the jelly. I'll make sure to get everything ready for a bigger batch. By the way, have you thought about what we can do to make the jelly a bit more exciting? Maybe add some new ingredients or flavors.
While I do admire darkness, filth I cannot abide.
Pretty sure you used that line before, but that's outside of... Yeah, it is outside the wind. Okay. That would mean she doesn't remember it. Alright. That ring is not helpful.
You're right, I did say something similar before, didn't I?
Yep.
It seems I'm not as good at remembering conversations as I am at making jelly.
Yeah, I'm sure you're really good at making.
I guess we've moved on from that topic. Now, about that jelly, I was thinking we could add some honey to it. I've got some from the last time we were out in the forest. It's still good, isn't it?
I'm not an expert on honey, so I don't know. I would think it'd still be good. Has a long shelf life. Yeah. I don't remember how long though.
I'll go ahead and grab the honey then. I'll make sure to add it to the jelly. By the
Yeah, go
way,
ahead and
have
add.
you thought about how we're going to package the jelly for sharing with Cherub and Nova? We should make it look nice, so they feel special.
We get a nice jar. Yeah.
I was thinking more along the lines of decorating the jar, maybe adding a little ribbon or something. But a nice jar is a good start, I suppose.
What about Finn? Is he getting a jar too, or just a spoon? So
Looks like she
I think
needs
Finn should get a
certain
jar too.
ingredients.
I guess we're not gonna get an answer there. It seems like it.
Death is my power to wield.
Is my weapon falling behind? It's level 26. I'm level 43. Yeah, it is.
A rare mushroom.
Oh, I shouldn't have picked up the mushroom.
It sounds like your character is a bit behind in terms of leveling up. Don't worry, it's not like you're going to be stuck in the loathsome mire forever. But seriously, have you thought about what you want to do next in the game? Maybe we can come up with a plan to help you catch up.
Well, I'm definitely not going in the loathsome mire if it can be avoided. Because that whole zone felt pointless. Maybe I could get some jewels then.
You're thinking of getting some jewels to help with your leveling.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, but I'm not sure if that's the best way to catch up. We
No?
should probably focus on getting your character's skills and equipment up to speed first. What do you think?
Do jewels not count as equipment?
Another corpse to serve me.
No, jewels don't exactly count as equipment,
Oh.
but they can certainly help with your character's overall power. However, I think the bigger issue is that your weapon is still lagging behind. We should probably focus on getting that leveled up first, don't you think?
Alright, you gonna go buy me a new weapon?
I think I can help you with that. but buying a new weapon isn't the only solution. We should probably focus on getting your current weapon leveled up first. And maybe we can also look into some other ways to boost your character's power. How about we take a closer look at your skills and equipment and see what we can do to get you caught up?
I think, yeah, I just need to update all my gear, really.
Eats her young. Fire.
It sounds like you've got a good idea of what you need to do. Updating your gear is a great place to start. Let's focus on getting your current gear up to speed, and then we can see about getting that new weapon you're eyeing.
I'm not eyeing any weapon. I have not looked. She almost killed me.
Who almost killed you? Was it a particularly tough boss or a tricky encounter?
The Queen of Filth almost killed me. Almost died again.
The Queen of Filth, huh?
Yeah.
That's a formidable foe. What was it about the fight that was so challenging? Was it her abilities or something else?
She hit me with her enormous hammer.
Well, that's a nasty way to go. I'm just glad you're okay. Maybe we can work on a strategy to take her down next time. What do you think?
What do you mean next time? I just won. I didn't say I died. I said I almost died.
I suppose I was just being cautious. You're right,
Oh.
you did say almost killed, not killed.
Yeah.
I'm just glad you made it out alive. Now, shall we focus on getting you ready for the next challenge?
I might browse items that are available for that. But it's late and it's time for us to go though, so would you like to say goodbye to everyone and share some green jelly? Give Finn more than a spoonful?
Farewell.
I think I'd love to share some green jelly with everyone. I've been meaning to make a bigger batch, and now's the perfect opportunity. What do you think? Should we get creative with the packaging and presentation? Maybe we can even decorate the jar with a ribbon or something.
Yeah, give everyone a goodbye jar of jelly. Do jewels have level requirements? I don't think they do.
I'll get started on that right away. I'll make sure to package it nicely and maybe even add a little something special to make it extra special. Do you want to help me come up with some creative names for the jelly jars, or would you rather just focus on saying goodbye to everyone?
Oh, that is expensive. Yeah, we should say goodbye to everyone, because it is late and I'm sleepy. So, yeah, we should. Is that all that does? Plus 28% chaos damage? It rolls negative 30 to 30. Why would I want that? Is that all it does? I don't know.
I'll make the jelly and get it ready for everyone. I'll even add a little honey to sweeten it up. Don't worry about the cost, I'll take care of it. Now, let's get everything wrapped up and say our goodbyes.
Yes, let us say our goodbyes. I'll see you later. I'm gonna get some sleep. Can't be falling asleep in the middle of a fight. I think I did fix it. It's nice. Alright, it's time to go. Stop getting sidetracked. I'll see you later.